So a while back, Ableton announced the release of Live 11. The big question is, do I need it? So let's take a look. Hi, I'm Rob Sharp with Geared for Worship, helping worship ministries be more efficient to be more effective. Some of you are probably thinking, I just really got my mind around 10 and now there's 11? Hey, I get it. You may be wondering, is it worth it? Ableton 11 has a lot of cool features and upgrades, but I will tell you, most of them are geared toward creators more than our playback aspect of it. Now, the jump from 9 to 10 included a ton of small upgrades that improved workflow dramatically. And 11 has some of that as well, but again, things meant to help people creating music with Ableton. After all, it is a DAW, and that's its primary function. Playback functionality is just a bonus, a powerful bonus though. So I'm sure you're asking if it's meant to be more of a producer than a playback tech situation. I assume I'm good with 10, and you would partially be correct. But my opinion is you need it, just not urgently. Let me break this down a little more. I've experienced this several times myself. The old cliche, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, may contain some wisdom, but when it comes to software, it will come back to bite you. Say you are fine with 10, and you pass on 11 and maybe even 12, but 13 comes out and you decide it's time to upgrade. Sounds reasonable, right? What you may discover there are so many things that have changed. It feels like you're learning the software all over again. The amount of upgrades is overwhelming and you're likely to get frustrated. You can't possibly put into practice all the new workflow practices and features because you're just overwhelmed. My experience with Ableton Live specifically is when it's released, it's good to go. You're not seeing weekly updates like you do with, say, ProPresenter. Not picking on your ProPresenter, but we know it's true. To work out major glitches. So stability is not a reason to hold back on it. I know a lot of people hold off for budget reasons, and that makes perfect sense. However, you usually get some great deals on pre-orders and initial releases. So while 11 may not make a huge impact for you right off the bat like 10 did, it's worth it. So stay current. The one feature that will help all of us is really the ability to store templates within Ableton itself, so no more separate files. While you can take your existing template files and just save them now as a template within Ableton. Small, but very nice. I hope this challenges you to focus on the long game with upgrades in general. Please check the compatibility of your OS as well before upgrading and address those issues first. One more pro tip. If or when you do upgrade, give yourself time. For most of us, I would say do it on a Monday so that you have time to work it out through before your rehearsals on midweek and getting familiar with the changes, and it will give you even more time before Sunday in case you do run into some challenges. Same goes for firmware upgrades. Do it at the beginning of the week. I hope this has been helpful for you and deciding whether or not to buy Ableton 11 now or later or at all. And if it has been helpful for you, I would ask that you would click the like, hit subscribe, and activate notifications for more tips helping you be more efficient and more effective.